Are you struggling to find balance in your super busy, active, entrepreneurial life? So in this video, we're going to be giving you tips on how to be happy, healthy, productive, and successful. Stay tuned. Hey guys, so in today's video, we're going to be giving you tips on how to stay happy, healthy, productive, and successful with Tiffany Young. Hi Tiffany!
Hi!
So Tiffany is a certified naturopath, life coach, yoga teacher, and she's got so many hats. Can you tell a little bit more about yourself?
Yes, so I'm qualified naturopath nutritionist and then also a holistic therapist, a life coach, a spiritual healer, and a yoga teacher.
Wow.
The way I carry so many names because I believe we needed to be able to make body, mind, soul aligned in order to obtain a successful, healthy life. If one of these gets out of shape, our whole life is out of balance. So this is why I do what I do, because I believe we need this balance in our life in order to move forward, in order to stay happy no matter what happens for
Yes.
us.
So in today's video, you're going to be giving us tips on how to stay
Yes.
healthy and productive. And I think a lot of people want to also be successful, obviously,
Oh,
right?
yeah, of course.
So tell me, I mean, to me, like, why is it important to take care of yourself? Why people should take care of themselves?
Well, first of all, like just imagine how can you drink any water from an empty cup? You have to make sure your cup is full of water so you know you can offer to people or you can drink it yourself, right? If being an entrepreneur, if we ourselves are not healthy, we're not happy, how can we provide the best service to our audience, to our clients? We can't. So I think taking care of ourselves is the crucial part to actually start your business, so you can show your clients how to do it, how to be successful.
Yeah. Well, to me, as an entrepreneur, and for a very long time until recently, I mean, some of you guys may see like my latest videos, you know, I've started talking about self-care and self-love, etc. But for a very long time, like taking time for myself was just like, no, I don't have time for
I
that. I
know.
mean, to me, it was so secondary. So, does it have to be time consuming?
No, for me, I really think it's a mindset. You know, taking care of yourself, it's not taking time. It's part of your life. It's part of something that you just like eating, just like drinking water. It's just part of this life that you just have to do it. And you just, it's like a muscle that you need to train it and you need to put into your mindset and saying, oh, you know, this is how I needed to do in order to make myself happy, in order to make myself healthier. So I think it can take some time, but it's definitely not like I'm gonna take 1 hour for a spa, I'm gonna take 2 hours to go to the gym. It's just a little simple stuff that you add it into your lifestyle.
Okay, so it's like a change in the lifestyle that we need to do,
Yes.
really. Okay, great. So now to the tips. What are your tips to have like a very happy and balanced life and at the same time like give the best that you have?
Well, for me, my personal experience I would give is number one, starts always in the morning. When I wake up my eyes, I would always tell myself a nice affirmation to start my day before I even get out of my bed, before I even reach my kids. I will always tell myself, today's an awesome day, I'm gonna kick ass.
Really? Like do you wake up before your kids or how does it work?
Yes, I normally wake up before them, so I could have a nice 10-20 minutes for myself. You know, just to either you have longer time, I could start a meditation. If not, I will start with a affirmation.
Okay.
And then second, once I get out of bed, I will just go to make myself a cup of warm lemon water. Lemon water is great to flush out the whole nice toxins outside your body. Then you can go toilets. You know, it helps you absorb nutrients throughout the day, and it also gives you vitamin C, as you have know. And the third tips I would give is workouts.
Okay.
That's why I woke up 10-20 minutes before my kids, because I always leave myself 10 to 20 minutes to stretch, to do some gentle yoga, to actually move your body a little bit, just waking up your muscles to stay focused,
Okay.
help you more energized, I would say.
Okay.
And to follow up the forest, I would
I would just to jump on the workouts. I mean, to me, like workouts is always about like like going to the gym or running for like 5 kilometers, or so it doesn't have to be that either, right?
no,
It
because
could
we
be.
don't have time. Like
Yeah.
I said, we don't have that much time really. If you're juggling kids and job and the entrepreneur,
Mhm.
your business. For me, I would really think the most easy thing is stretch your body, stretch your shoulders when actually we're sitting in front of the computer the whole day.
Yeah.
So stretch your shoulder, your neck. I think it's very crucial.
Yeah. So, I mean, does it have to be just in the morning, or can we do it like throughout the
You
day?
really can just do it throughout the day whenever you feel like your shoulders is really tight, so your neck just like cannot move.
Mm-hmm.
It's just really well. I show you a couple of the tips,
Okay.
the movements that I teach during my yoga class.
Sure.
So you basically just do it on the chair, just in front of your desk. So you make yourself tall, strong, and straight. So you're gonna reach up your arm and interlock your fingers, and just drop your head forward, and then pull your hands backward, and you just pull back, and you just feel like your muscles are engaged. You feel like your muscles all tightened up. This way, you're really like strengthening and loosening your muscle tissues. And then you turn to the left side, switch to the right side, and then just move your fingers around. And you turn your head one side and then switch to another side and just circle your leg. Just keep doing this for like 5 minutes.
It looks so relaxing, right?
It is really good for your neck and your shoulder. It's just when you stretch that muscle, it's been tightened for so long, and then after you finish, it's like wow, like you're just like done.
Yeah, you release tension.
Yeah,
Right?
yes, you do, and it's so nice. It doesn't really take a lot of time. It's while you are coming up a nice idea, you can just do it.
Yeah.
Or you're waiting for email or waiting for a call. That's the moment you do it. So it's not really time consuming.
Right.
It?
No, absolutely. Okay, so now let's move on to the fifth tip.
So our fifth tip is I always have a nice protein-packed breakfast.
Okay.
Because protein is a very important element in our body.
I've seen your acai bowls on Instagram. You guys should check out her Instagram. So what do you put in your breakfast?
So I always focus on protein, not fats, not sugar, not like fruits, but a lot less protein, because protein will keep us fuller longer.
Yeah.
And then that's what we need to be productive through the whole day.
Yeah.
Well, mostly it's morning, because morning is more important than afternoon, because morning we could get stuff done.
Yeah.
We really just focus on the morning time. Therefore have a nice breakfast. Would really just keep your focus the whole time. For my breakfast, I always, if you're vegan, go for tofu for nice protein. Or if you're not, always have eggs, scrambled eggs, and also there's a vegan eggs that I eat all the time.
Okay.
They have the same they have same content of a protein, so you can get that. And also I add a few slices of avocado on top of a nice sourdough bread or gluten-free bread.
Okay.
I think that's good enough to really go through the whole morning.
Okay, that's great.
And you have your tea or have your coffee in the morning, just really to make your stay sane.
So protein, that would be tofu and eggs, right?
Yeah, you can do
for
tofu.
like non-animal products.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and also with your coffee, you can put like almond milk inside. Easily, just have actual casein
Right.
for your breakfast as well.
Yeah. For people who are sick of like having eggs every day, like what would be the alternative?
Yes.
I mean,
Well, I would always think you can do like a chia seeds pudding.
Okay.
That's I do a lot. You can find on my Instagram as well.
Check it out.
Yes, and then so chia seeds has a lot of omega-3 and then protein as well. So that we need a nice fat to actually keep our brain functional well. So I think that's something that I usually just go, and especially you don't have time to cook. chest is put in, it's like a perfect.
You do it overnight, I suppose.
Yes,
right?
you do it overnight, and
Yeah.
you just serve in the morning. Like
Yeah.
you can actually eat it on the go.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So you're saying no sugar, like even like fruits, it's not.
I would always think like limits the fruits intake. Even you want the fruits, just focus on maximum one handful of berries.
Okay.
No, definitely not going to like a melon. Definitely not going to something like has very high content of sugar. Because our blood sugar always got messed up by the early intake of sugar.
Okay.
So that would make us even tired.
All right. That's interesting to know. So protein, guys, for breakfast.
Yes.
Next tip.
Throughout the day, you're working every hour. So remember, no matter what, you have to eat your lunch on time. Because most of us just work. And then when it's lunch hour, there's like, okay, I don't have time to eat. I'm not hungry. And then you ended up like being really, I would say lousy, and like really feeling uninspired, like right after the lunch hour when everybody's eating and then you're just still working. And then you feel like, oh, I need to eat something. And then you just like probably spend like rest of the 3 hours on eating something like non-stop.
Yeah.
So I would always suggest to eat on time. Set yourself a healthy schedule at 1 p.m. That's the time for your breakfast. And always prepare a nice, healthy lunch for yourself. Avoid the carbs.
Yeah.
Avoid something heavy. Avoid something oily or creamy. You know, have something light and healthy.
I mean, that's my struggle as well. I mean, I want to eat healthy, but at the same time, I don't want to spend like hours in the kitchen.
No, you don't. We don't have time for that.
What's like quick recipe can you give us, like, you know?
So
like...
for me, I think you could actually prepare a bigger dinner the day before, and then just eat that, just warmed up for lunch.
Okay.
Just like have a leftover, but then make sure that the dinner that you had was actually relatively healthy.
Yeah.
See, like you have your carbs like quinoa, you have like a lentil, and you put it like on the side, and you put lots of salads, and a slice of avocado or some eggs, or a piece of chicken with quinoa or some brown rice, something like that, simple.
So it doesn't have to be complicated, right?
No.
We make it complicated.
Yeah, well, you think healthy food, it means like, oh, I'm gonna chop some salad now, I'm gonna wash that, I'm gonna cook this, and take like 2 hours. No, you just make your dinner healthy, or if your dinner it's like from day before, probably for your lunch you just like take 1 bag of salads and put some chicken on top, you know, or have some brown rice, have some like grams, and it just mix up with your salads.
We just also want to make sure that the lunch is filling enough for people to stay till dinner, and not to like snack and you know, grab
exactly.
sweets.
So you just make sure your lunch is balanced, that you have everything that you need on your plate. And also, you know, doing like a 4 p.m. just like kids, they have snack time. You know, for us as well, because that's the moment. So we're kind of like our energy is going like shh.
So a snack, what could it be if it's not like sweets or fruits?
I would say again, just snack on nuts. Almonds, macadamia nuts, or Brazilian nuts. They're amazing.
They could be addictive as well, like one after the other.
No, like the thing is, I know. The thing is, like, you need to make sure that they're raw.
Right.
That
no
they're
salt.
Like, no, like they're not salted. They're not sweetened. They're just like raw. And they drink water. Okay. Like drink lots of water throughout the day.
Okay, that's good to know.
Our last tip is my favorite one. It's before you go to sleep, do a meditation. Focus on gratitude. So list 3 gratitude that you have for this day. Something small, something big. Like I just had a new client. I just signed a big contract. My kids are awesome today. My husband's so sweet today. 3, and then really be thankful for the day that you have.
Do you have to explain like why, or do you just say like I'm grateful for this or that?
You don't need to explain why, because the universe will receive this gratitude and they will give you this in return. After you just tell yourself or tell the universe, okay, I'm feeling really happy today. I've done this today. And after you've done that 3, you just like feel automatically, okay, I'm ready for bed.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I think that's definitely one tip I did for a long, long time until like recently I stopped. But like last year, every day at the end of the day, I would say, okay, this thing happened. I got an email from a client. He said he's interested in my services. You know, something really like basic. It doesn't have to be
Yeah.
like a huge paycheck
No.
or you know, like I got a compliment about my work. So I just like write every single thing. And now when I take that agenda from last year and I look back, I'm like, yeah, that's great. Like
I know.
small things actually can change your
Yes.
life. It doesn't have to be like a breakthrough kind of
Yes,
thing or
no.
but just like small little events can make you happy on a daily,
Exactly.
you know, basis. So that's great. All right. Well,
Exactly.
thank you so much, Tiffany,
You're
for all your
welcome.
tips. So I urge you guys to start implementing Tiffany's tips from today. Where can we find you?
Well, you can find me on my website, blossomlife.co, or you can find me on my Instagram. It's Blossom Life Paris, or my personal account for nutrition tips. It's Tiffany.
Okay, great. So, and I think you also have an ebook that you
Oh
would like to talk
yes,
about, right?
I have an ebook coming out. So if you just signed up a newsletter, and you will get my free ebook before the offer runs out.
Awesome. So check out the description box below and click on the link to get Tiffany's books on happiness, right?
So this book is about, it's called The Ultimate Guide to Eat and Live Healthily. So it's definitely a go-to book that will walk you through life without sweating on the big changes or without sweating on the crazy recipes. So it's actually a simple book that will just tell you how you can change your habits, how you can change the way you see food through simple things.
Okay, so I think if you've watched this far the video, then you're definitely interested in the topic. So check out her ebook. The link is down below. Also, we have a question for you guys is what is the number one tip you're gonna start applying from today? You know, like the tips Tiffany just gave us today. Which one of these are you gonna start implementing today? All right, guys. Thank you so much, Tiffany.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
guys. We'll see you very soon. Stay in touch on social media.
Bye
Bye.
bye.